Hi everyone. Just another quick video. I'm still not feeling quite up to normal, and as you can see, I still don't have my studio set up, so I'm hoping I can get that done this weekend. But I just needed to vent for a minute. As you know, if you watched my first video, I've been going through a third round of breast cancer, and there's been some. I, I love my oncologist, y'all. I really do. 95% of the time. 5% of the time she irritates me so bad. I swear to God. I I've talked to other cancer patients before, and they don't seem to have any trouble while they're having chemo getting their doctor to prescribe them pain medicine for when they're undergoing chemo. Now, my doctor, on the other hand, doesn't like to prescribe pain medicine. She she hasn't really given me a reason why. I've asked her, you know, give me something that's not addictive, that will help the pain, something better than Tylenol. And all she does is tell me to take Tylenol and ibuprofen. But I'm also aware of how bad all that ibuprofen can be for you. So, I'm just kind of in one of these damned if you do and damned if you don't situations. She gave me pain medicine for a little while, but as soon as the chemo was over, she took the pain medicine away, which is fine. I mean, it hurt, and it hurt for a while because you don't just get over chemo 4 days after you take your last session of it. I mean, it takes a while to get over it. Oh boy, here's one of my dogs that's coming in. But anyway, ugh, she took that away. So I went back to taking Tylenol and just gritting my teeth and getting through it. And I've made it. I'm not complaining about that. In this meantime, I've been having some trouble with anxiety attacks. I have real bad what they call scanxiety, which is anxiety whenever you're having any kind of scans or anything. And I have them a lot, about every 3 months. Actually, a little bit more than that right now because I've had to have them because of going to start radiation too. So I've had additional scans. So anyway, all this just stresses me out. And she put me on Ativan. And I only take it if I need it. Like I don't take like a daily dose of it or whatever. I can take it up to 4 times a day, but I take it not even once a day. One little pill. I don't remember what the dosage is, but it's a really low dosage. And anyway, but she didn't really want to do that. We struggled with getting her to do that. But I finally talked her into helping me out because I said this is getting bad. So anyway, all her argument was is that I needed to see a psychiatrist because a psychiatrist can give you those kind of medicines. I said, well, I can go to therapy or whatever. I have no problem with therapy or whatever. And she said, well, a therapist is not going to give you those kind of medicines. You need to see a psychiatrist. So I'm like, okay. Well, I waited and waited and waited for a referral from her, which she said she was going to get me. And we're talking about now, we're probably rocking on about 3 months or something, somewhere in there. Anyway, no referral. So it comes time after about 3 months that it was time for me to renew my prescription that was supposed to last me like a month, and it's lasted me over 3 months, between 3 and 4 months. And so anyway, I got a hold of the doctor's office, asked them to refill it. They didn't do it. Got a hold of them again, asked them to refill it. When I looked on the deal, I noticed that it doesn't even show that that's a medicine that I take anymore. So I wrote a note to the doctor, a message to the doctor, and said, what's the deal? Can somebody please explain to me why it now says that I don't take this medicine and why you have not refilled it? Well, I just got a call back that they're not going to refill it, that I need to see a psychiatrist, for which I don't have a referral, do not know of a psychiatrist. She said, well, this was not the doctor, it was her assistant, but the assistant says, well, maybe you can go to just your primary care physician. Well, that's good and great, but I've been dealing with cancer for a year and a half now, and I've not been to my primary care physician for a year and a half now, a little over actually, probably more like 2 years, because I've been going to my oncologist every week. And she's been handling everything until she just suddenly decides that she's not. And I'm not supposed to take this personal. I'm not supposed to make it's not supposed to make me feel like that they think I'm a drug addict, which I'm not. I'm I have so much empathy and everything for those that are addicted to drugs, and I understand all that. I just don't happen to be addicted to drugs. And I have done everything in my power to say, tell me something that I can take, anything that I can take that is non-addictive so that you don't have to worry about any of that. And so I don't have to worry about any of that. But instead, she waits till I'm out of my pain medicine and takes it away from me. And then now she's waited until I'm out of my um, anxiety medicine and takes that away from me too. I am waiting, have been waiting for months to get my radiation started. A lot of that, I will say, was my insurance has been a pain in the butt about it and kept, just not denying it, but not approving it. And they finally did. They approved me for 33 treatments. We got the letter the other day. My radiologist said that it would be 1 to 2 weeks and I would be starting my radiation. Well, we're now going on almost 4 weeks and I've not heard a word from them. Y'all, am I crazy? Am I just being too much? I don't know. Am I just being paranoid or and about everything? Am I paranoid that I feel like my doctor thinks that I'm a drug addict that wants pain medicine and anxiety medicine and all this when I have just went through the most horrific year of my life? I wish that, which I might one of these days show you my scars on my chest. I mean, I had weekly chemo treatments, okay? But while I was going through that, I had a hole in my chest for 2.5 years that was about it started out about 4 inches in diameter, round, that I had to pack 3 times a day, every day, pack it and unpack it. And then it went to once a day for about the last 6 or 8 months. But, I had a lot of pain. I have went through a lot of trauma with this cancer this time. I went down to MD Anderson for what was supposed to be 4 days and it ended up almost 4 weeks. They did get the hole that was in my chest closed up, and that was from I can't think what the word was. I need to make notes, don't I? Basically pockets of fluid, and they had to go in there and clean them out, and they had to leave it open, and it wouldn't. They were trying to get it to seal from the inside out, and it wouldn't. And it was a big old mess. A big old mess. 2.5 years of an open wound on my chest that size. And I don't know. One of these days I'll show you some of the scars. I've got a scar that goes from the back, from under my armpit on the left side, the back part of my armpit, all the way to the back part of my armpit on the right side, all across the front. That's the best scar I've got. Actually, it was the easiest to heal scar that I've got. But I've got that. I've had 17 surgeries on my chest in 12 years. I hurt. And I'm always going to hurt. And this is the only doctor that truly just makes me feel like that I'm a drug addict or something if I ask for help. And I don't know. And then whenever I talk to her, she says, "Oh no, I know that you're not." She said, "You don't even take what you're prescribed. You don't take them as often as you're prescribed." I don't think that at all. And her thing is that I'm not taking chemo right now, so she doesn't see that I need pain medicine for chemo, which is fine. Honestly, right now I don't. And I wasn't asking for it. That was probably 3 months ago that I was asking for pain medicine. I've done fine without it. I'm good. I just assume not take it. I don't like it. For one thing, it constipates me. Nobody likes that. But it took me a long time to ask her for help with my anxiety. It was hard to ask for help with my anxiety. And when I first asked her, she was like, "Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. This will be great. We can help you. We can help you." But then, like, she's like, just let me know if that's what you want to do. Because I had written her and asked her because I was too scared to talk to her in person. So I had, told her what I wanted in a message, and she had wrote me back and yeah, 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 yeah. But then when I went into her office, I felt like I was asking for illegal drugs or something. I don't even know how to explain how I felt. But anyway, it's really depressing that, when you work yourself up for months, basically, and you finally get the nerve to say that you need help, that your doctor just acts like you don't need help. Acts like, sorry, my dogs are barking, acts like that it's not their job. She said now that I'm not taking chemo right now, that she doesn't think that I need anxiety medicine for anxiety associated with chemo. Well, what about the anxiety related to 33 treatments, 33 days in a row, except for weekends, of going in for radiation? What about, I live an hour away. I have to have somebody drive me an hour into the doctor, take 10, 15 minutes for radiation, and drive an hour back Monday through Friday for 33 days. I mean, the expense associated with it and everything. I mean, we make a good living. I'm not complaining about that. It's just that, whenever I'm thinking about stuff with myself, I also think about stuff with other people. What about other patients that, they're stressed out over this too? Are they being made to feel the way I feel if they ask for help? I don't know, man. I am really ranting, aren't I? I hope it doesn't scare you all off, but I just needed to rant to somebody, and I already feel like some of you all are my friends because we're, we talk in other creators channels and everything, and some of you I really already feel a connection to, and I just feel like that sometimes people that don't know me can maybe offer the best advice. And I don't know. I don't even know what I want. My husband, he just wants me to find a different oncologist. But where we live in Tulsa or outside of Tulsa. And with our insurance and everything, we have to go through a specific um, group and everything. And all the oncologists are all together. There's like 8 of them. And they're kind of what they call my oncology team anyway. I mean, I see her, but once a week they all meet and they talk about me anyway, which is kind of creepy, but also kind of endearing. I don't know. I don't know. Depends on my mood if I like it or not. But so if I go to any of them, are they going to be any different than her? Are they going to tell her what I said? Is she going to think I'm just doctor shopping to get medicine? Because I'm really not. She didn't even get me the referral. She said, "I have no problem with going to a psychiatrist. I have no problem with it." And I told her, I said, she made me kind of feel like I was, and I don't mean this ugly, I swear. But I asked her, I said, "Do you think I'm crazy or something? Like, seriously, do I need a psychiatrist?" I mean, this was 3 months ago. And she said, no, not at all. She said that I would probably only see the psychiatrist once a year just to get medicine refilled. Okay. So I need to go to this doctor that I don't know. I don't know where to find this doctor at. I don't, you know, and she told me it'll take months to get in without a referral, maybe even with a referral. So I'm supposed to go to this doctor once a year to get this one pill when I see my oncologist all the time. I don't see her weekly now because I'm done with chemo for right now. And so, but I see her every like 3 months. And I have to go to a whole other doctor once a year. I don't know. Is this all normal? And I'm just being a big, I don't know what. A lot of words went through my head. Baby was one of them, and some of them were not very nice. I don't know. I don't know what I'm being, but I'm just frustrated and I'm tired of cancer, guys. I'm tired of it. It's been 12 and a half years. My mom had it too in there. So, like, I've had it 3 times now. My mom had it once. We lost my mom, but not due to cancer. We lost her due to her congestive heart failure. But I really need my mom right now. I just really want to go up and see my mom and have her just tell me that I'm not crazy and I'm not pill shopping and I'm not doctor shopping and I'm not doing any of the things that I feel like I'm being accused of. And yet if I mention it, then the doctor says, oh no, we don't think that at all. Yeah, right. I don't know. I really wanted this to be a happy channel. I don't want to be this person. And I promise I'm not going to be this person. But today is just a rough day. I've missed my mom really bad today. And I got to spend the day with my oldest daughter and Veta, the 6-year-old that's all impressed that I'm now a YouTuber. But we went and had cheese enchiladas. Reese would have been jealous. I had some guacamole and some queso. But I don't know. I got a really sweet message from my friend Jackie from Jack's Bag Attack. Y'all go watch her. If you like designer handbags, she is amazing. And she is like a shopper girl. She like girls and guys, I guess. She's like me. She hunts down bargains and she likes the vintage bags probably better than the new ones. And she likes Coach, but she's kind of irritated at them. And I kind of understand it. And anyway, I got a really sweet message from her today and I just needed it, you know? You know how it's so weird how God will do that to you sometimes. He'll just send somebody into your life at just the moment that you need them. And I got the message from her just right after I got the last message from the doctor. And it just made me feel better, but it also made me feel like, you know what? Jackie's part of my community online too. We talk offline too, but that's how we met, was on YouTube. And so I just thought, you know what? I'm going to go to my friends. I've got some friends on YouTube now, on my own channel and on some of the other channels that I watch. And I just came to y'all. And I promise I won't always be this grumpy, crying, venting mess, but today I guess this is what I am. I don't know. I'm just so frustrated. I just want cancer to be over with. I just want my life back. I just want, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I just want my life back. I don't want to need Ativan. I don't want to have pain. I don't want to ever have to think about having chemo again. I mean, after I get done with radiation, I'm going back to either chemo, as in, actual treatments, or at very least a chemo pill for the rest of my life. That's stressful. But she just acts like that I'm just like, I should just be hearts and flowers and happy, rainbows. But I'm not seeing very many rainbows right now. I don't know. Tomorrow will be better, right? Reese should be online pretty soon. That always cheers me up. And just talking to you all has made my heart slow down a little bit. I was really worked up when I got on here. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even post this, but I probably will. I don't know. I'll just be glad whenever I get my studio up and I can show you all some hauls, and we can talk about the Scientology stuff, and we can talk about whatever we want to talk about, and I can start doing lives. I'm getting closer to having enough to do lives, or I might start trying to do it on my laptop. But I was telling a friend of mine yesterday, I'm so scared that I'll set up to do a live and no one will show up. Like, no one. So I'm trying to get enough subscribers so that maybe at least 2 or 3 people will show up. Because can you just imagine me sitting there and I sign up for a live and then there's nobody there, and I'm just like talking just like I am now, I guess, but nobody to talk to. I don't know. This YouTube stuff is crazy. I might have been crazy for starting it, but I think it'll be fun if I can ever get going on it and not be some kind of crazy lunatic like I feel right now. But anyway, I will go ahead and go now and go see if Reese is going to stream on here. And I saw that Aaron's back on. I guess he was yesterday, but I missed it. But I think he was back on today. I saw something he did, and I got to go watch and see what Liz Ferris is up to, and oh no, Nora, and oh, I have just got so into these Scientology channels. They're just amazing to me. These people are so sweet, and I don't know, just crazy. This is this crazy old lady sitting here mad at her doctor, talking to her iPad to people that she doesn't really even know. But I care about you, and I know some of you care about me too. So anyway, I'm going to go, and I will see you probably tomorrow. I'm going to try to be in a better mood tomorrow. Okay, love you guys. Bye.